Hello, in this training we're going to go over the task instructions on how to make sure all intake paperwork is done, specifically in Social Security cases. So there are 5 task steps to make sure that this one task is completed correctly. So take it slow and make sure you do each step one by one. So step 1 is to make sure that the client questionnaire is filled out and saved into the e-file. You can scan in this intake sheet, and you should also be scanning in any other records given to you by the attorney if additional records are given to you at this time. Step 2 is to make sure we have all of the Social Security forms completed. So we're looking for forms 827, 1696, and 1693. Be sure that the client's name, address, social security number, and date of birth have been filled in on all forms. In addition, any attorney names or rep ID numbers must be filled in on these forms as well. Once all of those documents are completed, you want to make sure that they are scanned into the appropriate client files and then also into the appropriate e-folders within that client file. So things like doctor's list will go in client correspondence because we received that from the client. Those SSA forms should be filed into unfiled signed SSA forms, and then any other documents provided that do not belong in a designated folder, or you are unsure of the designated folder that they should go in, should be left out into the main folder for the paralegal to sort and then place into the proper e-folder. Step 4 is you're going to double check that all relevant information is in Clio. So you want to make sure that none of those custom fields on the client's matter are left empty. So as you can see here in our training module of custom fields, that we have some things left blank, such as date of birth, a social security number. Those are all things that you will want to be filled in for your client at this time. Step 5, again, we're just double checking to make sure that we don't have any missing information. And if on this review of this final step, you see that we are missing some information, you should push the task to the responsible team member so they can call the client and gather that missing information and properly put it into the file. You can find out who the responsible team member is on a case by looking at that custom field in the client's matter. And that is your 5 easy steps on completing the Clio task of all intake paperwork.